Alright, hey guys, what's going on? It's Lightning here today with a 9, and I'm here with Shaq with a 3.
With a 3, because that's how we're going to address it.
Yeah, it was just, okay, so you're Shaq with a 3 and I'm Lightning with a 9. That sounds about right.
Yeah,
And
that sounds odd, though. That's weird.
Let me intro this! Welcome to the very first ArcCast, which is ArcTiiK's first podcast. This is weird. This is the podcast.
Yeah, it's weird. We don't know what we're doing.
Not yet. But we're the hosts of this podcast.
Yeah, with and a 3.
And a 3, yeah.
That's gonna be said a lot.
I'm drinking pop. Yeah, that's gonna be said a lot.
All right. So, what are your ideas
For specify.
for the podcast?
We're probably just gonna be talking about life and games, and we're gonna get off topic really fast.
That sounds pretty us, yeah.
Yeah, that we can carry a conversation on for a while. I mean, yeah. Damn.
Yeah, I mean, this conversation's going very, very, very slowly, but, you know.
Can we just skip the entire, intro stuff, and can we talk about what Josh said the other day, and Josh
What did Josh say the other day?
Check. Alright, no, he was all like, all fuckboys care about are, what is it? It was shoes and Kanye West.
I said all fuckboys care about are shoes and Kanye West, because...
Isn't that true?
Is it true?
Yeah, it's very
I'm not,
true.
I wouldn't know. I'm not affiliated with their type.
Oh, I swear, sometimes, has anybody ever, come into your room and, open up the door? Okay, so, when they leave, they close the door, and then they, leave it open, a little centimeter. They don't close it all the way, because my sister just did that.
Alright, well, go punch her in the face.
I'm
Film
sorry.
it. Make a YouTube video out of it.
Actually, that would make a good YouTube video.
Take life and make the most of it. Just punch your sister in the face if that's what you gotta do, man.
So, long story short, if you gotta say sometimes, you know what? I think I saw this post. I don't know if you were the one who reposted it, but
Probably.
It was blood is thicker than water. But
Yeah, that was me.
Yeah, maple syrup is thicker than blood. So what you're telling me is that pancakes is more important than family. All right, gotcha.
Yeah, basically. I mean,
right.
Am I wrong? Or am I wrong?
Pancakes are life.
Anyways.
What?
Anyways,
okay, so back to this is the first preview. This is a preview to how off topic we can get.
That's very true. Yeah. So, my name is Josh.
As if you guys haven't guessed already.
As if you haven't figured that out. I'm friends with Priscilla.
Lightning.
Yeah, whatever her name is. We've been friends for about 10 decades now.
10 decades? Whew!
10 decades. Yeah, it's been a while, man.
Dude, wait.
It's been a long ride.
Off. That is so off, dude, because I've known you since, I was, 1, alright, and we haven't...
that would be, a
decade
and a half.
Yet. We haven't hit the 10th
We would have to be 100 years old and know each other since birth, so...
Yeah, we have. We have, Josh.
So, yeah, we're 100... Anyways. Okay. I don't know, man.
Trying to text while hearing this conversation is so weird.
It's weird.
We're being recorded. We don't usually have our we usually just kind of let things go when we're
Yes,
talking.
that makes it kind of awkward.
And when you knowing the fact that you're being recorded, it's okay.
It's I make YouTube videos and I talk about stuff that doesn't actually matter and it's not. By the way, links will be in the description.
Oh yeah.
Shameless plugs.
Well, what's the first thing we want to address, if anything, as a company?
My name is Josh.
My name is Priscilla.
Her name is Priscilla.
I like Red Bull.
We're making a band.
We're gonna be a boy band, right?
Yeah, we're
gonna be a boy band.
Just so everybody knows, Priscilla is not a boy.
Oh my god.
We're gonna be in a boy band with Priscilla, who is not a boy, and it's just gonna be us.
With Priscilla.
With well, it's you and me. So it's let's call it Josh plus Priscilla, the boy band.
Oh my god, it's
It
like
won't make
saying
any sense, but
it
like
doesn't. It doesn't make any sense at all.
I can totally name this episode of the podcast the boy band, and anybody who doesn't actually listen to it won't understand.
Oh. No one is
And
gonna understand these jokes until like they actually watch the podcast and get our
right,
personalities. Like, so if you guys like, I mean, I don't know, these conversations are usually more lit when we record more. I think we should just talk about how late I was today. You know, I was like an hour late.
we were supposed to record 2 hours ago,
Yeah. Okay. So 2 hours. My bad. 2 hours.
so there's
Um.
that.
So I'm incredibly
Stupid.
yeah. What?
Well, no. Okay, that was extreme. That was extreme. That was my.
Hurt my feelings.
I'm sorry. I'm upset with you. You were late.
Yeah, I was 2 hours late. I'm sorry.
You were too busy burning things, which doesn't make any sense to me.
My room fucking smells like fire. Like it used. Okay, so it used to smell like maple syrup because my
Cause
like
family. Cause your family's always in your room.
yeah, my family's always in my room,
Well,
but that's not why my
that had
room
to do
smells
with
like fire
the
maple syrup.
pancake thing, but.
No, no. Oh my god, I totally just got that now. No, my no, like my friend, like she gave me her sweater and it smells like maple syrup and like at
Oh yeah,
first I
you
was like,
told me about this.
yeah, it's like it wasn't that bad, but then like every time you walk in my room, it smells like maple syrup. And then now it smells like I fucking burnt shit, which I did, and now it smells like smoke. So,
Yeah, that'll happen.
yeah.
That'll definitely
So
happen
if you're
if you
me,
set
that'll
your
happen.
life on fire, you
You know what I
know?
would like to do is I started this traditional like 2 years ago though, but I think we should do a video on it, which would be really cool. But we burn all of our school supplies after when school's over.
So it'll be called what? End of the school year 2016.
Yeah, and then
All right,
like
that I mean, all right. That's
it's
not
like
a
a
horrible
bonfire
idea.
thing. I mean, we could just burn everything. It wouldn't be the first time I've burnt like my school supplies. And I remember Haley. Well, I don't know if you remember her, but
I do, yeah.
yeah, she was like, all right, like seventh grade, the Cherokee Indians things for what is it for? I don't want to say her name, but like you know, our seventh grade science teacher. And,
Oh yeah,
okay, yeah.
of
Do you
course I do.
remember that? Do you remember that project?
Yeah.
It was so stupid. But anyways, Haley made this rip Cherokee Indians thing, and she like dug. It was like the sketchiest thing you can give something. And she's like, "This is terrible, and I want to burn it." I'm like, "Go ahead, go for it." And I do you remember our teacher's reaction too? Like I remember her reaction
I
clearly.
don't.
She was like, okay, she was like,
Just to clarify, we're talking about the teacher who made you cry, right?
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, do I have to explain that too?
Yeah, now you have to explain it.
Okay,
That's why I brought it up.
well, she was like, long story short, she was just like getting up in my business. She was asking me like why I wasn't doing so hot in her class, and I was like, well, maybe it's because you don't teach.
Oh, you said that to her?
No, I wish I did.
Snap.
I wish I did. But I didn't.
That's rough,
I
dude.
had some respect for that teacher. Some, not a lot, but I had some. And but
Well,
anyways,
alright.
she was just a I don't know, she was a bitch. She was awful.
She made you cry. I remember walking, like, I remember one day I had gotten called in her class, and I don't even know why. I don't remember why, but I remember you were there, and you were just, like, bawling your eyes out, and I was like, oh my god, what's happening right now? And, like,
Wait, was this in like the cafeteria or
no, you were standing at her desk in her classroom, and you were just crying.
Yeah.
And I didn't know what happened, and, like, we weren't that good of friends.
Okay, keep in mind, not only weren't we like that good of friends, but like also I was somebody who was never seen as a crier.
Yeah, you seem like such a hard ass.
Yeah.
Like, and then I just saw you standing there crying, and I was like, what is going on? Like, the world is coming to an end.
We want to know why I was crying though?
Yeah, I do.
No. Like I mean, like I was crying because she was being a bitch, but I was also crying because if I made a bigger deal out of it, I would have gotten more out of it. Like I've
Oh,
gotten
if you
like
made it like you
yeah.
were gonna guilt trip her?
Yeah, I made a big deal out of it just so she'd back off.
So,
And
so you were like what? I'm guessing you were failing her class.
yeah,
And when she had questioned it, you got upset, and you didn't
no,
want her to question
actually,
it.
that is not what actually happened. What happened was is that so since we already know that I was failing the class, that means I could go all out. I was failing the class, and she was like, "All right, so you got some missing assignments. You can turn them in, and it would be like, you know what I mean? Like you could definitely bring up your grade this way." I was like, "All right." So she's like, "These like missing assignments were like a couple weeks
So
over."
basically, you were just too lazy to do them.
No, actually, I was like, "Can you give me a couple of days to do them because these aren't the only classes that I have stuff to do in?" And she's like, "Well, don't you think a couple of weeks was enough?" And I was like, "Honestly, do you like?" I said this too. I was like, "Do you really expect me to remember what like all of that?"
This
Like,
this is why you write stuff down, dude.
no, well, no, it was just like it was one of those stupid like. Have you ever just like one of those stupid missing assignments? Like, oh, I fucking forgot about that. I fucking remember.
Priscilla,
So
what I don't understand is how you and I are like complete opposite people. Um, but like we have totally different personalities, but we're such good friends. I don't understand.
the viewers will understand this
Over
as
time,
yeah over
maybe.
time. Yeah.
I've been friends with you for how long now? Maybe 3 years,
Yeah, 2 3 years.
and I have
I'm.
absolutely no idea why we're such good friends.
It's because we have like the same general interests and
We have the
things.
same interests, but like
Yeah,
we're two totally different
we're,
people.
we really are.
It's so weird.
Well, anyways, back to the Murray thing. I mean, like, long story short, she just made me cry because actually, no. What made me cry though was like what really pushed me over was she was like, "Oh yeah, I know you're about to cry, so I'm gonna go let you go."
I
I'm
know you're
like,
about to cry. You
"Look."
were already crying.
I was like, "Are you serious right now? Are you dumb as fuck?"
Are you
And
dumb?
I don't remember like exactly what it was over though, but she was just like she was being an asshole and she was just like using anything she could against me. And I remember Nor, she was like, "Hey dude, do you just like want to go talk this out like in the bathroom and stuff like that?" I'm like, "Hey, thanks, that's like awesome." And yeah. So I
Is
was
that
sitting
what
there
girls do? Is that why they're always in the bathroom together?
yeah, yeah. But Murray I just said her name. Well,
Well,
fucking
you said it like 3 times already.
Okay,
So
so fucking Murray walks in. Her ogre ass walks into the
she
bathroom,
walks into the bathroom.
tells Snore,
Oh
tells her
snap!
to get the fuck out.
Did she say that?
No, she didn't say get the fuck out, but
She's
she
like,
was like,
Get the fuck out of here! I'm gonna
no,
kick your
no, she was
ass.
like, leave. She was like, leave this, like, leave.
What?
Yeah.
She's just trying to be a good person.
No, and she was just like, all right, so why are you crying? And I was like, are you serious? And
Are
she literally
you-
asked me that. She literally asked me that too. She was like, why are you crying?
That's
I'm like,
great.
I'm
That's
like,
honestly so great.
I'm like, are you dumb as shit right now? I really hate when people do that. They're just like, why are you crying? I'm like, the
Like,
fuck?
why do you think, man?
Um,
Take a guess.
yeah, I was like, I wanted to be like that, but they were just like, all right. So, and then I remember going to Waz's, and I don't know if you were there that day. You were, right?
I don't know. Maybe.
Do you remember me going to Waz's and I was like trying to hold everything back?
Yeah. Was okay. Was that when or
That was
before or
after.
after we
That was
sat?
after.
No, I mean like while we sat. When I sat behind you and made fun of you, and that's why we became friends. Like that.
I
Okay,
wanted
we were introduced to each other in 6th grade, right?
no,
And then
like we knew of these people.
we knew of
Yeah.
each other's existence, and then in 7th grade uh language arts class, I would sit there and make fun of Priscilla's binder, which had like Halo stuff in it and whatever. And I'm like, what did I say? I probably call you like a nerd or something, like making fun of you, just to
Yeah.
be an asshole to get on your nerves. And then we ended up becoming like best friends because the teacher hated how we always talked to each other. And so we just went out of our way to make it happen.
Yeah, and that's how we bond. Okay, so Josh was being an asshole, but in the end we ended up being an asshole towards the teacher because
Yeah,
of that.
I'm just an asshole in general, and then me and Priscilla became best friends because I was an asshole.
The only thing I can remember is Miss Waz. She was like, Priscilla, whenever I look at you, your face is always like I always see the left side of your face. I'm like, yeah, I'm talking to Josh, man. Like I feel like one point, like I was like straight up about it too, and she's just like, Priscilla, what are you guys talking about? Like, or like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm talking to Josh, man. Like,
Do you
lay off.
remember? Do you remember at the beginning of the year how Miss Waz was saying how it's so difficult to like piss her off? She didn't say that, but like how it was so hard to make her angry, and that if you got sent into the
She was
hall,
she was
like
bipolar as
you
shit.
like you knew you were in trouble.
She was bipolar as shit. I remember when she sent Nick out in the hall, and she would like sit there and yell at him, and then she'd come back into the class, and she'd be like, "Okay, class," and
I
she'd be
know
like,
that was terrifying. Like she could like take our lives.
"Yeah,"
Like,
and she was really
but
nice
she
about it.
didn't.
I mean, yeah, Miss Wells was alright though. But I remember one time, like actually towards the end of the year, when I wrote her, not wrote her, but like when I wrote the poem for that class. You remember that?
Yeah, we
And
had to write a
and
few
she
poems.
she took points off because I wrote about a thunderstorm.
Well, didn't you copy the idea from like some website? Because that's what we all did.
Yeah, no
It
one.
like the idea. It was like okay. For example, like it said like write a haiku, right? And then we would
Yeah,
Google haikus and just write anything down.
yeah, no, I think. I know everybody. I remember you. I remember you. You're like, ooh, I found all the answers on Yahoo Answers. I was like, Josh, you're gonna get
Oh,
caught.
I always did that. I
Mm.
still do that, and
Yahoo
I'm
Answers is
here.
like,
I
it's a
have good grades in school.
Yahoo
I
Answers.
mean,
I do all
there
my
are
work
smart
from
people on
scratch,
Yahoo.
and yeah.
Yeah, of course you do. You're goody goody Priscilla. Uh huh. Uh huh.
Well, if
Yeah,
we looked
tell
at my grades
everybody
right now,
that.
I don't know. I think we would beg to differ. Okay.
What are your grades right now?
All right, let's look.
Do you have
Let's
anything
look.
lower than a C?
Do I have anything lower than a C?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know. I have to log into Skyward right now. Let me see this.
I have nothing lower than a B minus.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but that's also because you're not. What are you taking?
What do you mean? I'm not like breezing through the year, dude.
Okay. Well, I am. Um.
Oh. Oh,
Well, I okay.
wow.
Actually, I'm really mad about my Spanish grade though because it's dropping though, and I don't like that.
Maybe you need to do better.
Shut up. Shut up, yo. Um. Uh. What is it? Biotech. Wait. So why didn't she put in the? Okay. So I see class participation,
This is Priscilla checking her grades. How
but
interesting.
like she
So what's your
doesn't.
lowest grade?
My lowest grade is a C minus.
So are you like borderline D?
Well, I don't. Let me look at the grade. Like, let me look at the class where I'm getting a C minus in. It's English, ironically, and yeah, I'm borderline C minus. I barely passed a C minus.
That's not good.
My lowest grade is a C minus, but my highest is an A minus, and uh, it's not in PE. It's in bio. So
Your lowest grade is in biology?
yeah.
Wow.
No, my lowest no, not my lowest.
Your highest grade?
Yeah, my high. No, no. Fuck.
What?
Let me look at this again.
This is our whole life in a nutshell.
Okay. Correction. I was right. Okay, okay. So I have an A minus in PE and I have a B minus in biology. All right, that sounds
Okay.
more.
All
Sounds more
right.
like.
What were we even talking about before this?
I really don't know.
See,
No,
this is our
we were talking about
problem.
seventh grade and like then we brought like grades into this.
Okay.
Okay.
I was talking about how we became friends even though we're complete opposites.
We are the
I have no idea where I left off. All right, well,
change of topic.
I mean, we're friends. That's what matters, I
Yeah,
guess.
well, think about it. If we weren't friends, we wouldn't be coming up with boss ass shit together.
Yeah, but do we really come up with boss ass shit?
No, we don't.
What is boss ass shit even? Like what?
Video game high school. Shout out to Rocket Jump.
What do you mean shout out to Rocket Jump? If anything, Rocket Jump should be shouting us out because we suck.
I really wish we like had a shout out to Rocket Jump. That would be awesome.
Did you say to or from?
Um,
No!
Wait, to or from? I said from, right?
No, you said I have no idea.
Oh my
Doesn't
god.
matter. Doesn't matter,
People are gonna
honestly.
comment and they're gonna be like,
Yeah,
is
go
it
ahead and
this?
comment what Priscilla said, because we
Oh,
actually care.
hashtag add us at, what is it?
ArcTiiK Studios.
Yeah, ArcTiiK Studios, or like it was ArcTiiK Things, or like, or whatever, or something stupid.
It was like some random hashtag that I just came up with.
YOLO swag.
I mean,
Well,
you can look it up.
I'll try.
It wouldn't
I'm trying
hurt.
to text right now while like do this entire podcast.
Well, I mean, I'm playing Minecraft right now, so I can't blame you, honestly.
I'm not good at multitasking. Like, can you multitask? Like, I mean, if it's
I'm
gaming and
multitasking right
talking.
now. All I
No,
have to
okay,
do is
gaming
play
and
this
talking doesn't
game
really
and talk
count
to you.
because it's like a thing that like comes naturally. But I'm talking like,
Well, it comes naturally with progression of actually doing it.
true.
So, what do you want to do with this podcast? Like with a the community who listens. What do you want to do with them? Do you want to punch them in the face or?
You know what? I'm really feeling like punch. No, I'm just kidding. What I want to do with this podcast, or at least like what I see like having planned, make it a weekly thing, and
Yeah, but you have to be on time because
hey, at least
see,
I showed up.
I
At
called
least I
you
showed up.
today.
Okay.
So here's what happened. I called Priscilla at 4 o'clock maybe, and I said, no, it was 3 o'clock. It was like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Um, I, or no, maybe it was 4 o'clock. Whatever. I called Priscilla and I had to tell her something which was stupid, but I said it anyways. You know me.
Marcella.
Um, so this happens, right? And as we get sucked into this conversation, and I'm like, Priscilla, are you gonna be ready for the podcast? And she said, yeah, I'll be ready. I'll be there. Don't worry.
I told you at the end though. I'm like, hey, I don't mean to like keep this going, but what is it? I might postpone it a little bit later though.
Did you say that?
Yeah, but
Because
you
my
said you
phone
both.
died and I
Yeah,
hung
you
up on
said your
you.
phone died. So, but I did. I was like, I didn't mean to like. I was like, I don't mean to push this on a little bit further, but I'm gonna have to postpone it.
Okay, well, so I said Priscilla, be ready by 6:30, and then you said I will be, don't worry, and then at 7 o'clock you said, Josh, I'm not gonna make it, and I was like, what do you mean you're not gonna make it? And you're like, Josh,
No, I
I'm
didn't say that. No, I have the conversation up right now.
okay. Well,
It's
this is what happened in my head. Okay.
no, okay. So it's 6:57, and
Oh
Josh
God.
texts, "Call me when you're ready. Let's try to keep this about 30 to 45 minutes." I'm like, okay. So then at 7, I'm like, dude, I have to postpone. And he's like, how long? I'm like, 8:30. He's like, okay, don't be late. 8:39.
Well, I have to be your dad because you don't pay attention to the time and you're not responsible. So I have to be
Okay,
your dad.
so you're the brother. You're the
No,
brother.
I am your dad.
Well, it's 8:39, and he goes, Priscilla, what the fuck are you doing? And I go,
I was so
I
mad, dude.
I was like, we're burning shit. And you're like, dude, so we're not recording the podcast. And I'm like, yes, I'm on right now. And you're like, so we'll just do it some other time. I don't have time for this, dude. And then I'm like, dude, I'm on Skype. And he's like, how long is this going to take? And I'm like, I'm on a call right now. And then I was like, Nina, just fucking start up the call, because Nina was here. She's like, I was like, Nina, just start up the call and he'll answer. I know he will. So
I was watching a video of Sean Duras riding a you know those battery powered like cars for kids that you can ride in.
yeah.
So he had one of those and he was riding it through a drive-through.
I can't
Like
believe it.
through Panda Express in the drive-through and ordering food, and then you called me and now I don't know what happens. So I have to wait now until we're done so then I can see what happens to Sean Duras and his drive-through experience with Panda Express. So, thanks. Appreciate it.
I'm sorry. Actually, what's been going on with McJuggernuggets?
I I don't know. I haven't been watching his videos because his dad told him to get a job, and now he's just recording everything he does in his life, and I don't have enough time. So don't ask me. I don't know.
Do you think it would be hard to be like McJuggernuggets and be like, all right, 2 videos each day, and I'm letting you guys know what goes on with our lives?
Well, it's not that he has to have 2 videos a day. It's that he said that he would, but now his dad wants him to get a real job. Which I mean, I guess it's hard to get a job because I mean, I guess I don't know. I have no idea actually.
He makes more than the average
On
American.
his Social Blade, his like Social Blade webpage, like have you used Social Blade?
No, but like,
Social Blade's a website where it gives you the statistics, like all of these statistics of a YouTube channel. Um, like I go on there to see what my most like popular video is and like how many subscribers I've gained a day or like whatever.
mm-hmm.
And it tells you how much you've made, like how much money your content has made. Because I have my stuff monetized, but I don't think it's noticeable. Um, and it says that he makes about I think it's like $3.2 million a year. And think about it, the numbers add up.
Okay, so can we just stop it right there and see what we could do with 3.2 million a year?
A year, yeah,
A year, like
right.
I could fucking pay for college
You could, yeah.
and pay like no, literally, in like a good ass college too.
I know. See, here's the thing though. He makes a lot of money doing YouTube, right? And so
Well, why
the
would he? Why?
money is all in a bank account. The reason why he's not buying anything is because he's trying to make himself look poor so that his content looks like he doesn't have any money. His dad ruins all of his stuff. He could go out and buy a mansion, right? But he won't because then everybody knows he's fake.
So, well, isn't he okay? Isn't he being fake though by like not buying anything?
Yeah, he's making sure he doesn't buy anything expensive because he knows that people will think, well, he knows that people will know that he's fake.
But Josh, if you figured it out, then anybody can figure it out.
No,
Like,
the thing is that his audience is based around kids that are anywhere between 8 and like 14 years old. And I
but
don't mean to brag, but I'd say that in situations like that, I can think more than the average 15-year-old can
well, we
because it
both
doesn't take that long to figure it out.
like we both can, but at the same time, it's like
Well, I just explained it to you, so now you know. So
okay.
that's
Well, I mean,
slightly
it
different.
makes sense, but at the same time, it's like you're being fake either way. Like, I mean, if that's like the point, it's like you're being fake either way.
Right. Okay. So he averages, I don't know. I think isn't it like 700,000 views a video? Can you look that up?
Yeah, I
I want to say he averages like anywhere
like. Is
between
there like a like?
500.
I'm just gonna go on his YouTube and then like check for myself, like just see
See
like.
how many views his
Yeah.
last video
Okay.
has and then how long ago it was uploaded.
Um. McJuggernuggets. Okay.
See, this turned
1 hour
this
ago and
was
37K.
30, okay. The check and see a video that was uploaded 1 day ago.
540. 540K.
So that was 1 day ago. So he averages 500,000 in one day on one video.
Yeah.
So like
But
that's
wait,
crazy.
like if you give them about a week radius though, they can go up to like 1 million.
Yeah, like 1 million a week just
Yeah.
off of vlogging. I mean, it's like that's crazy. So he puts ads on his videos, right? And then he puts ads in the middle of his videos. And there's actually a video where
He needs to fucking cut his hair. I'm sorry.
I know, it's disgusting.
It's getting like it was really cool, but like it's getting just really
Now
long.
it's just gross.
Yeah.
But there was a video where his dad, okay, so McJuggernuggets was about to go buy a house. He had $30,000 in cash in a bag that he showed to his dad. His dad, Psycho Dad, which is why their YouTube channel is famous because his dad is crazy. His dad took the money and put it in a safe and hasn't given it back. So his McJuggernuggets' brother says, he goes, Jesse, which is McJuggernuggets, he goes, Jesse, don't you have any more money? And his Jesse goes, no, I'm all out of money. I don't have any more money. Dad just took it all. And his brother goes, Jesse, I have a YouTube channel too. I know how much money you make.
Dang.
Like that right there, it shows you. But people don't pay attention to details like that.
Cause not everybody's Josh.
Okay, you know what? See, here's the thing about me. I have so many different ideas for YouTube, but I never make any of
You would
them
be like a
happen.
good like you know how people come up with like the Pixar theory and stuff like that. You would be good for that. You would. You would. Like if you like and like I feel like you know what be that person for one day. Be like, all right, my theory about lightning is
my theory. Although I literally watched you like your entire channel unfold.
that's like yeah, you have. You really have. Like you've watched it when I've had like I don't know, 20 subscribers maybe.
Yeah.
And you've just seen it like it dude, I have over okay. I have
I
115
have
which
well
is
over 100
yeah,
subscribers.
100. But my
Like
most
that's
viewed
such a
video
big deal to us. Then there's YouTubers
yeah.
who have like 10 million and
Yeah.
it's like uh
Well, my most viewed video is 4K.
4,000 views. Is that the Forza Horizon cutscenes?
The cutscene, yeah, but like an actual video. So like I'm not gonna count that one. Like the actual video. Um, fuck, where is the cutscene video actually? It's over here somewhere. Why isn't it showing up?
It got taken down.
Oh, I didn't press the load more button. Um, so there it is. There it is. There we go. Yeah, 4,241 views, and that was 2 years ago. But like for an actual legitimate video, the Ruby Volume 1 couples has like 2K. And then yeah, that's the only like video that has over 1,000. But you could tell my viewer rate has dropped dramatically though because like I used to have like hundreds and like about like a well over 100 each video, and now it just dropped to like 60.
Priscilla, I have a question for you.
What up?
If your YouTube channel had gotten taken down due to copyright claims, would you be surprised?
To be honest, no. I really want to be surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised either. Like that, I mean, I'm saying for your channel specifically, I wouldn't be surprised. My channel, I make sure that I give credit to all of the artists.
I do give credit though, but like I've stopped giving credit in the description. Like if you look at the description, it'll be there, but I just started putting it in the video because I was like, well, what do you mean like it's in the video? It's like straight up in the video. Um but yeah, I don't know where I read, but like it was somewhere on the internet and they were just like if I were you, I wouldn't say like I wouldn't necessarily put it in the phrase this song like for example if it was like if it was owned by Sony then it'd be like this like footage or whatever is owned by Sony and I don't own like claim to it or anything like that. And they're just like I wouldn't phrase it like that. And I forgot what their reasoning was, but they're just like I wouldn't phrase it like that. Phrase it something else because it's just proving that you're taking it even though that you know that it's not yours.
I mean, you do know that. I mean, because say you take say you take a song. Oh my god.
A honk.
Say you take a hong that was written by I don't know Uh, Beyonce. Just say Beyonce. Um, and and you put it in your video, and you play the whole song in your video. So they have the rights to either take that video down or use the money that you make on that video to their advantage, and they take all of the profit made on that video. Which, I mean, like, for me as a small channel, making anywhere between nothing to, I don't know,
Like $1.
3 cents per 20 ads played, maybe. Uh, that's not very much. Although that's the money that I should have earned. I understand why I didn't. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So the reason why it's like why
You're
it's a
getting more strict with it, which is I wish was something that I wish they wouldn't.
yeah, they are because I had a live stream that had gotten uploaded because after all my streams they get uploaded.
Yeah.
I was listening to music in the background. It was super quiet. You could hardly hear it. But they have I guess they have like these things where um it just detects whether their music was used in it or not. And so because I had listened to like 8 songs by a specific artist, they had rights to that and they could take my money, which
Which okay, well it makes more sense for a video like mine where you can directly hear it in a video and like you could just hear it in the background, you could just hear it. But I think it's different when like if it's something like that. Like I feel like there should be boundaries to it. You should be like give the dude a break. It was just like I'm listening. Like
like
why
I
don't you
was just playing a video game.
yeah.
I wasn't
Yeah, and on top of that, it's kind of like, dude, I'm promoting your shit.
right.
So
That's why I get so frustrated with it because I mean, it's like we listen to your stuff because we like it. So why are you like shaming us for it?
like why wouldn't you be promoting it? Helping us like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like
Like I mean all it is we're all just helping each other out and you're shutting us down.
we are like the peacemakers of like fucking YouTube.
Let's
Um
be like the next Gandhi of let's be the next Gandhi but this time of YouTube. Like let's just make it so that that like big time companies can't take away our money. Even though they totally own the rights to do that. And I mean, I'm just a kid. I know nothing about the legal process behind it. Um,
although that's another thing too. We could be like, bro, we minors. Bro, we minors. I don't want
yeah,
to
but
deal with
then
it.
it shows that we're ignorant. We don't know anything about anything, and it's just us talking about stuff that we don't understand. I mean, it's not wrong. I mean, I don't know, man.
True.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
Well, it's just that it's getting more crazy these days, and I wish I could bring this like lead this into a topic of like just the kind of world that we live in, but it's getting crazier. Like, have you noticed that we live in a world where we're so open-minded and more accepting towards a lot of things, yet like shit like this, you know what I mean, could happen. Like it's like as simple as just like a music being played in a video and they copyright it or just claim it or whatever like that because they can. I don't know. I feel like it's just like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I mean? It's like saying
Yeah,
Kanye's a genius. Our leader is Donald Trump.
Yeah,
You know what I
Kanye.
mean?
All fuckboys care about is their shoes and Kanye
They're,
West.
yep.
Did you see the picture that I put on Twitter today about our
Uh,
conversation?
yeah, and we're running a company together or something like that.
What was it that the conversation had said? Because now that I recall, I have no idea.
I'd have to look at it. Give me a second. Like I'm looking at the tweet that you tweeted. I mean, I don't have a Twitter because I mean, oh my god, no. Yes,
You do
I
have a
do,
Twitter.
but like I don't use Twitter a lot. That's what I meant to say. Oh, and it's and the hashtag is ArcTiiK goals. That's what it is.
Okay.
Um,
We should have
so
we
it
should have
was
a What's it called? We should have a
Just
hashtag for the
hashtag us
podcast,
at
by
like
the way. Like Arctic,
ArcTiiK podcast, just or
yeah,
ArcCast or something like that. Something
ArcCast
simple.
Q&A or something. Or yeah,
Yeah.
just do hashtag ArcCast. It'll be ArKcast.
Yeah.
Um,
But I actually like Kanye West, so I'm half fuck boy. Dumbass.
yeah, that's what I said. I said I actually kind of like
Yeah.
Kanye West, so I guess I'm half fuckboy. And then Priscilla responds with, dumbass. Like, what a great friend, dude. Thanks, I appreciate it.
Hey, this is the guy who made fun of me in like the 7th grade. Okay, I'm getting back at you.
Cause you're a
Alright.
Halo nerd. You're okay. All right, I have
I
no
am
room to
like
talk
I'm
because
not.
I'm
Don't
like a
get me wrong. I
COD
still have like a
nerd.
Halo shrine. Well, it's getting to the point where like I just know I'm more old school Halo. So if anyone were to ask me a question, like it would have to be relevant to old school Halo. And I saw a video like of all the openings for Xbox, and it makes me wonder. It's like Xbox has changed. Like, dude, okay, you should look at it. Like, if you look at a series and you look at the first game versus the game now, not only has it changed storyline wise, like, but like also you look at the game and you're just like, shit, graphics is like, in like the matter of, let me see, for
I mean,
Halo it was like
graphics
about
now are
16 years.
insane. Like, let's be
They are.
real. They really are insane. Like,
I
we
just
have
can't wait for
consoles with
virtual reality.
4K compatibility, and we don't have 4K. I mean, like we do. We have 4K TVs, but like we don't. Because not
I
everybody
feel
can
like
go
the
out and
next
buy
everything
one.
next gen will be gaming. Think about it.
Will be 4K gaming. Is
No,
that what
I'm
you
just saying,
said?
like, in general, the next gen, everything that's next gen that's like the future, um, quote unquote, quote
Oh
unquote, the
God,
future,
that's
um,
another day to
is
talk about.
that's all. It's all within gaming though, if you think about it.
Um, the world will be run by little kids, Donald Trump and Kanye West,
Donald Trump,
and
Kanye West, and
Nike,
Kim
Donald Trump, and
Kardashian.
Kanye West are gonna run the planet one day. That's bad.
If Donald Trump's alive, if someone doesn't kill, oh my God, I get so trash Donald Trump right now, but I'm not.
I mean, it's a free country. You can say what you want, and I mean that is all due respect to Donald Trump being a bigot. Uh, I don't know why. I'll do respect. I don't know. He's an idiot. He doesn't know what he's talking about, and he should be banned from this planet.
You should
Send him
be
to
arrested.
Mars or Jupiter. Send him to somewhere where it's either too hot to live or too cold to live. But nowhere on Earth, because that's too sustainable. I don't know, man. These topics
You know
are
what?
getting out of
I
whack.
He just needs to not.
You know, that would be a magnificent place to end this podcast. Because we're coming up on that mark.
We are. How much time do we have left?
Um, 0.00 seconds.
All right, guys, we're wrapping this one up. Until next time, I'm Lightning. I was about to say
I'm
check. I'm
Check.
Lightning.
I'm
That's
Lightning.
Check, and I'm Check.
Um, really quickly, the links to our specific channels will be in the description.
You know my link, right, Josh?
I know how to copy and paste a link. Yeah.
Oh no, I have a custom URL. It's lightningsneon.
Yes, I know.
youtube.com/lightningsneon.
I know. Anyways, yeah, everything will be in the description. Our official Twitter for ArcTiiK will be in the podcast description. Oh my god. Um, yeah, so if you want to ask us questions for the podcast, go ahead and do that there. Not that anybody's gonna watch
Or if
this.
you have taken interest in doing ArcTiiK with us, that's
Yeah, we're
anything you
always
can ask questions
that. I think
about.
that's something we should definitely talk about next time. I think today was just kind of like this is who we are. We're two
Yeah.
idiotic kids who don't have any idea what we're talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. But next time, if like, so just throwing that out there, if you guys want to know more information on ArcTiiK, definitely DM us on like Twitter or
Or just tweet at
whatever else you
us
find us on.
or the
And
that
yeah,
hashtag, which I don't remember, but you know.
I'm probably gonna put my Xbox on there too. So if you guys have an Xbox One or a 360, but if you guys preferably have a One, then I can definitely help you out on that as well. So
Well, all right. So yeah, this is the show where we talk about games in our life, and our lives are, yeah,
games.
games. Games are
Our
lives,
lives
and
are
lives
games.
are games. Our game is a life. Life is a conspiracy.